guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for the finale of Fate Stay Night Until Blood Works Season 2, Episode 13.
The climax of the show was last episode. We have an epilogue, I think, in front of us now. But yeah, last episode, Shirou went...
She got our Excalibur.
I got my Excalibur, and we destroyed the Grail, hopefully forever. Just for a long, long time. Archer came back and he saved Rin when she was about to sacrifice herself.
And he's happy.
And yes,
he got bangs. He got bangs.
He got back to... He looks a lot more like Shirou now, so he's back to who he used to be.
He's hopeful.
And not only did he save Rin, he also saved Shirou, who defeated Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh said he was powerful and that was his victory. That's all I need. That's all I need. You're okay. No, it's better than okay. But yeah, the Grail tried one last time to survive by attaching itself to Gilgamesh, even though it can't. And so that was sucking up Gilgamesh. He was trying to get out of that black hole, and he was trying to hold on to Shirou to do that. And Archer was like, well, step to the right a little bit.
Step aside.
He got rid of Gilgamesh, and now he's gone. So happy Archer, happy Shirou, happy Rin, happy Saber, who's now gone.
Comatose Shinji.
Yes. But yeah, we're at the end of the story, and I'd say this is gonna be a happy, light episode.
No more fights, no more war, no more problems.
There you go. So let's jump in this one and confirm that. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these reactions, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reaction to this one.
Alright, let's go one last time.
I'm saying bye like we're at the end of the episode. Hey! No, let's go.
その剣撃を思い出す。あの時、同時に答えを得た。何一つとして変わっていない。俺は俺のまま薄れていく記憶を見る。お互いあの戦いで何か変わると信じていたわけではない。あれから2年。
Wow, 2 years!
理想とは相対した。答えが出るのはずっと先のことだ。
You've grown! You college kid. He's moved too.
He's in London?
Yeah. Where are we now? Are you dating Rin?
Epilogue.
今朝も気遣いありがとう。朝食なんて抜いてもいいんだからね、私は。
My queen without breakfast? Hell no.
済ませてもらってる以上当然の仕事だろ。
She enjoys you cooking breakfast for her. And he enjoys cooking for
一つぐ
her.
らいやった方が可愛げあるでしょ。
They've grown! Ah.
今日の予定だけど、カッティングの特別講習。シロは？
基礎学科の
He's so tall!
なら途中まで一緒ね。
遠坂
He's still a bit lost.
なんでもない。
There's unresolved stuff. We'll get to the end of this.
今更ながら不思議に思ったんだ。こんなところで魔術を習えるなんて。
You saved the world!
弱視であれば命を狙われる危険がある。己が安全のために弟子をそばに置く権利がある。
He's the pupil?
シロは私の従者として。
He's our bodyguard.
たった3年の特例だけど気をつけてね。学校としてのルールはあるけど法律はないの。聖杯戦争を生き抜いた魔術使い、よく思わない人もいるんだから、気さえあれば好きありなりわいよ。
Whoa, okay. Challenge accepted.
シェロ
ルビアさん。
Oh man.
Shirou!
ー
The
今
accent.
アルバイト中ではありませんでしょ。シェローちょっと慣れ慣れしいわよ。
Jealous.
He's my man. Get out.
Get off, bitch.
落ち着け遠坂。仲良くやっていこう。
You don't understand. There's a rivalry.
譲ってくれたのはルビアさんだろ。
シェ
God damn. I like that style on her.
More carefree?
More adult.
ロー予定変更授業は
Killing your enemies. Holy shit.
護身術
Okay.
エーデルフェルト家次期当主口をして差し上げましょう。
She also survived the Grail War, girl. Looking good. God damn. Shirou, how can you not...
He got some new moves?
How can you not date her at this point? You know it's for you, right?
ゴリミスゴリに行ってろ。
He's like, Ugh, girls.
痛い痛い。なんなのよあの成金女。なんで倒れないのよ。
There. You still got him in the end.
どこであいつと知り合ったの？
あいやこっちに来たばかりの時
Oh.
痛い痛い
Nah.
決着はつけるから。どうするの？正式に教会の一員になれって。
Okay, so that's
その魂が何色かを審査し登録、属する魔術師となる。いいんじゃない？
Does he want that?
を作る形になるから行動に制限がつくけど、プラスのことがたくさんあるんだから。
ああそうだな
I don't know if he wants it.
一人前の魔術師になることそれは正しいだけど俺が信じたものは
He knows where he wants to go. It's just how do you get there?
遠さか今すぐ準備を
エミヤくん、ちょっと付き合ってくれる？
Europe. To be fair, it also looks like that in Canada.
グラストンベリー、とある王様のお墓、心残りだって話してたでしょ。二人でどうぞごゆっくり。
Saber's grave. Oh.
王様だったんだよな
Yeah.
ありがとうここまで来たよセイバー
いい場所ね。
そうだな全然違う生活を送った人たちが不思議な気持ちになる
イギリスに来てもう半年だもの。驚きの連続だけど。シロは？
自分の小ささを思い知ったセイバーと一緒に戦ってできるんだぞって自慢できた次の日には消えていた
Didn't take long.
でしょうね。
今ならわかる大変な出来事だったけどこうして外に出てみれば事件に過ぎなかったでも残るものがあった変わっていくものがあった成長しなかったけど会は特別なものだったんだって
私は逆。何も特別なことじゃなかったって。
Her whole life seemed to rely on that.
正
So
当も今こうしている一日も根本的には変わらない。力を借りたけど生きている頃は過去の人たちの力を借りていた。私たちはつながっている。これまでの人間の営みを使って歩いているんだって。過去のしきたりが染みついているから誰かに問われている気がするの。
or inspiring you.
君は何を積み上げるんだい？
That's how you help the future.
当たり前のことだったんだな
I feel like it's mostly about how he'll keep on his journey whenever motivation goes down and stuff. Like, what's gonna be the thing that keeps him on his path? Is this episode?
大きんかった
What do you believe in?
皆集会に向かったぞ2年最後の終業式が始まってしまうぞ
We're going back in time, or is he dreaming about something that happened?
This
Back
was
before.
right after the end of the war.
立て直しに取り掛かったところだ
Oh no, right after. Okay. He's always been repairing that one thing.
Is perfection in it?
俺もそのうち手伝いに行くよ
そういえば真珠はどうしている
いや
Oh, he
大丈夫
seems
だ
fine.
もうすぐ退院できるらしい
Again, I'm surprised he survived this.
さくらは辛抱強いから観念して世話を受けてるよ
あら、生徒会長。校舎の見回り？各部室の手入れかしら。
遠さか違う憶測を立ててみろわざと繰り返しているの
At
で
least they're not
は
asking you to strip.
At least not this time.
本当に堅物だったのね、君は。
Damn.
どういうことだエミヤネギ爪とどういう関係だ
We never clarified this, okay?
後で教室で待ってるから。
何
It will happen.
いた生徒会長あの予算は何なの見学されなきゃならないの
Well, she's back in health and at school.
部費を見直すことになってだな
Things are back to normal.
ねえ、エミヤくん、陸上部にいなかった？
俺は昔から弓道部だけど
そういうこともあるわよね。あっという間だったな。シローが私に弟子入りしてもう1ヶ月か。1年なんてすぐ過ぎるわね。
We'll blink and we'll be 2 years later.
卒業したらどうするの？お父さんの後を継ぐの？
あいやそうだけど
卒業したらロンドンに行くの。魔術協会から推薦も取ったし、一人ぐらいは弟子を連れて行ってもいいんだって。
I mean, I do have another ticket for you.
I already made your suitcase and
Already
everything.
pack your
どう
bags.
するの？
Maybe forge a path of your own.
弱みにつけ込んで
はっきり聞かせなさい。言ってくれる？
She is pushing. She knows what she wants.
そんな分かりきったこと聞くな。
これからもよろしくね、レミヤくん。魔術師になるまで鍛えてあげるから覚悟なさい。思いっきりハッピーにするのがなんだから。
Well, yeah.
Good thing he's into that sort of things.
She did say to Archer, right? That Archer did say like you'll have little me, and she said I'm gonna work that so he loves himself.
ありがとうな。
For her, it's about him healing from his trauma, finding a path of his own that he enjoys, not for reasons because he feels guilty or whatever. Although we've made that change already, she needs to keep pushing so that it never changes back.
Yeah.
For a sec, I thought it was Rin, and I was like, whoa, she grew.
She's so tall.
留学生というのは君だな。
Kind of looks like Kirei.
遠坂ですよ。
Kind
The
of looks,
face.
kind of looks like Rin's father though with the
言っている
colors.
のは君のことだ。冬木から来たのだろう。魔術師向きではない。儀式に巻き込まれた一般人が見失ったというところか。理解に苦しむな。何のために時計塔に来た？
I think he's looking for the answer.
そうですね。自覚していますけど、俺はなりたいんです。正義の味方ってやつに。
Never give up on that.
馬鹿げた話だ。
Ugh,
笑い話でもない。正義の味方か。
he's gone, man.
確かに。
He also wants to be a hero of justice.
入学の話はどうしたの？
断った。怒らないのか？
I think she might have expected it.
分かってたし、3年で追い出されるってことなのよね。
別に遠坂は。
Well, she'll have to follow you, right? That's what she's
で
saying.
もいいのか？俺は自分が正しくないと知りながら、あいつが言った通り同じ結末に。
You
そこは
won't.
同感。同じ方向を目指すでしょ。
Probably.
いけるのかは違うかもしれない。どこまで行けたかでしょ。結果は同じになったとしても、もっと先に歩いていけたのなら正しい最後を迎えるわ。
そうできたら本当にそうなるようにやっていく
And she'll help.
でもいいのか？時計塔は大事
She
な
cares about you more.
Yeah, she does.
時計塔に落ち着くだろうけど、いろいろ見て回りたいし。諸国漫遊ってやつね。
俺が遠坂を連れ回す番か。
少し先の話だけどね。いろいろ楽しんで苦しんでめでたしめでたしになるのが
Oh, will you marry me?
私たちの
In different words, this is literally what she's asking. You stay together and travel and live our lives and have our happily ever
our
after.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
It's cute. Okay, it's cute.
Oh, it's over! This show, man, this universe. Oh, there's a monologue by Archer.
少年は言っ
Or
た
maybe that's Shiro
死
in
ん
the
でいく
future.
人を見たくないものなら苦しむ人々すべてを助けることはできないかとしていた者は自分自身信じていく者のために剣を振るった引き返す道などもはや存在しない答えは得た後悔はある何度望んだかわからない未来永劫呪い続けるだろうだがそれでもいなかった
There he is.
He changed. He
Oh,
changed
la,
his
la.
fate.
Well, yes
You
and
know?
no. No, he didn't change his fate.
No, but in a way he did, because you know what? People say that it is madness to do the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Yes,
but if you do one thing, you see the result, you don't like the result, and knowing those results, you go on the same path again, but with different different factors. You change some things on the way. You won't get the same results at the end.
I would say that the idea here is that they were never wrong. Archer's path was never wrong, so Shiro doing the same thing as Archer is not a bad thing because it was never supposed to be wrong. Like Shiro will go down that path, will have regrets, will wonder sometimes is it all it's gonna be? Like, am I done and stuff? But he will never end because that is his purpose. He'll always continue. But like Archer, when we met him, wanted it to end. He wanted to kill Shiro, destroy everything that he was, put an end to his quest. And Rin in this episode saying, when it comes down to you and him, what matters is not, where you end up. It's, will you continue further than he did? So Archer was willing to give up, and Shiro helped him go, reignite his hope and his will and his dream. And he kept going after that. Like, it reinvigorated him. Just like Shiro will go down that path and will hope that if he ever gets to a point where it gets hard, he'll have the will and motivation to keep pushing further than Archer ever did. Because that is what his purpose is about, to never give up. And I believe that, if he doesn't have a younger Shiro to shake him up in his lifetime, he will have had a Rin to help him enjoy what he has.
Further.
Yeah, and meeting Archer also made him understand like the limits to his ideal, and also how it still made it a good ideal to follow, because you can still save people. I think like it's easy, when you're facing something like the Grail War, it's easy to ask yourself like, what do I want to do in life, and give yourself an answer. And I think this episode was about, but then down the line, what happens in the future? Will he keep his motivation? And we needed to see how he would stay true.
Am I doing the same mistakes? Would I end up the same as the one that I was supposed to become, basically?
Yeah, I feel like, he was like, the Grail War was this big thing, right? And now it's over. It's kind of like, I'm losing my purpose. Like, what do I do next? Like, he no longer had something to drive him forward, or there was no urgency, so he was starting to wonder, am I doing the right thing? Will I have the motivation and the will to keep going forward? Whereas Rin was saying, instead, because at the beginning, the Grail War was her everything, right? And she ended up saying, it's an event. Life keeps going forward, and the Grail War being over doesn't change who we are now and what we have to do and what we do. And there will be other events, right? And eventually we'll die. That doesn't mean it's be it or end it. That doesn't mean we disappear, or that what we've done means nothing. She also brought up the example with Saber. All heroes who changed something, all heroes who've done something, they were inspired by those before them, and their purpose was also to inspire those after them. So it's not about like, I was defined by the Grail War and now I no longer have anything to define me. Life will keep going forward. You just need to stay true to who you are, stay true to your dreams and motivation. And if you don't achieve everything you want in your life, at least know that you'll inspire the next generation to do the same, right? We are all connected. That was a beautiful thing that she said. And life is not just about this one event or this one person. It's about the accumulation of people, the line of people, and the line of events that happens and shapes the world.
Yeah.
They are definitely ending. They are definitely a couple in the end, even though we didn't get a kiss.
They share more than a kiss back then.
This is the one thing that they've never questioned, right? When she was saying, I know where I want to go, I know what I want to do. Do you? And he's like, well, I kind of want to do what my dad wanted to do. And she's like, well, would you come with me? And he's like, you already know my answer. They will follow each other. Just like in the end, when he says, well, I finally decided that, yes, I want to do the ideal that Kiritsugu had. And now I know how I want to do it. Like, I'm going to do it my way. Because he wasn't really sure. It's like, he still had this motivation, but he didn't really know how to achieve it. And that would have been one way, joining the Mage Association. But I guess he wouldn't have been true to what he truly wants, because he would have had to follow them, listen to their rules and everything. He wants to go out there and make as many changes as possible. He doesn't want to be stuck to one place or to that set of rules. He wants to be willing to help everyone. So I guess it's good that he moved on from them and he chooses a path for himself. And Rin being like, well, our paths are now going this way. So I guess I'm going to be thrown out of Clock Tower too in 3 years.
In 3 years, yeah.
Making it sound not like she was sacrificing anything for him, but it was always obvious that she was going to follow him around. And I like that for her, it's no longer this obsession about magic. It's also about, in her trying to teach Shiro how to live and appreciate his life and enjoy himself, she also wants to go out there and expand her horizon. She wants to travel. She wants to try new things. She wants to live.
She did say that maybe in the future she might settle at clock tower.
Clock tower,
basically.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Clock
she's still a
tower, but
mage.
in the meantime, she's gonna live for herself.
She's still a mage, and that's still something that she enjoys to do, but she's no longer shackled to those expectations and what her father wanted. She's moved on, and now she has this dream, and she's willing to follow Shirou, just like he was willing to follow her. They are in it together.
I love that we basically saw them walking in London, and we got a shot of a graffiti on the wall, on the brick wall, with birds and the word to fly. And I love that it kind of represents both Shirou and Rin, because they are free to follow their own path. They are free to do their own decision, to go on their own way and do what they want.
Their pasts, like Rin's father and what happened there, and Shirou's, well, what happened 10 years ago, like during the Fate Zero, right? That shaped them, but for so long it shackled them to that trauma and those expectations. So it shaped them, meaning that it's always going to be a part of them, and it's helped them find a way forward, but now they no longer are stuck in that trauma and that
They
past.
free themselves of those expectations and those boxes that contained them about who they were supposed to be, what they were supposed to achieve, basically.
Yeah, Shirou is following his ideal because he wants to, because he feels like, yep, that's something that will make him happy, to make others happy, just like he helped Kiritsugu. He's doing it for himself, and in doing so, he'll be motivated, and he'll push forward, and he'll save a lot of people. And Rin, she's still a mage. She still enjoys, being a mage, using magic, but she has the right to have friends, travel, enjoy herself, enjoy life, and she no longer has to put everything she has into basically the Tosaka name, right? What it means to be a Tosaka, what her father, his legacy, what it did to her.
I mean, at the beginning of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Wars,
She had no friends.
She had no friends. She was just the heir of the Tosaka family.
She was obsessed
She
with
didn't
that.
have time to be just Rin.
Yeah.
And now she has the time to be just herself. Just a young, not teenage
Young
girl,
woman.
a young woman with the one
yeah.
that she loved, and have time to just enjoy her life.
Yeah. So it was a great little epilogue.
So,
and,
now that you saw the end of it, it's been a long time for me that I saw it though. Which one did you well, you said that you kind of preferred Fate Zero, right?
I still think I prefer overall Fate Zero.
Because it was more tragic?
I don't know. Maybe because my favorite character of all was Kiritsugu.
You do love a good depressed character, not an anti-hero, but
Well, he was an anti-hero.
When your hero suffers much, you do love it.
When they go through hell but find a way to heal in the end and stuff. Shirou was that character for me in this show too. It's just I think I have a preference for Kiritsugu, and the epic moments in Zero got me more, but to be fair, Zero came after, and shows improve, right? Whenever they release new stuff, it's normal that they improve over time. So considering
True.
Zero came out after,
But,
I kind of expect it. But I personally think I preferred Zero, but that's not saying that this was bad.
No,
There's
it
a
was
lot
good.
there's a lot in this that I really, really enjoyed. And I'll say it again, but I'm glad we watched Zero first, because there's a lot of build up that ended
Yeah.
here, and I loved it. So overall, and I mean, to be fair, love it or hate it, Fate is beautiful visually
True.
and musically.
Yeah.
So if anything, there's that. So I really, really liked it. I think I preferred Zero, but I really liked it. I think it fits.
It fits well
Yeah.
together.
And actually, it's the same story, so I don't care. It's Fate. It's Fate.
It's Fate.
Yeah, it's Fate. What about you? This one or Zero?
I will say that I kind of preferred Zero 2 over Fate Stay Night.
The love story in this one, though.
It is. I mean, the love story was more tragic with Kiritsugu and Ilya.
Elias Viel.
Ilya's Veil, basically.
Iris Viel. Elias Viel.
His wife.
Iris. Ouais.
Irisville. Is the fact that to me the meaning of sacrifice was bigger and more. The burden of it was more heavy on Kiritsugu's shoulder. The fact that he had to choose between his own family and his dream of having worked a peace in the world, you know, and decide to sacrifice them because.
But we're talking about fate, also.
No, I know what I mean. Those burden, those expectation was more heartfelt for me when I watched Zero. But both of them were pretty good. So
The love story to me was better in this one. Because it was an actual thing that we developed and we kind of rooted for, right?
Yeah.
And but basically to me this was a conclusion to Zero. This was the follow-up. This was a big story, and Zero is the beginning and this was the end, and I really, really had fun watching it. I know there are movies after this, Heaven's Feel, and I think this is Sakura's Path.
I don't know. But to be fair though, about Fate Stay Night, since
2006.
since we watched Fate Zero first, I kind of expect a little bit more from Sakura and Fate Stay Night. Thinking back about it.
Well, people have told me that basically Fate Stay Night 2006 tried to have all the paths together. Or, I mean, they kind of went, like, they danced in all of the paths and then they did their own thing. And it got confusing and it's not as well executed. Which is why we did say we were going to react to Fate Stay Night 2006. We might react to it, watch it, and then if we decide, like, not release it, and if we decide it's worth, like, the reaction is worth updating it on YouTube, uploading it on YouTube, we will, maybe as a, like, 5-episode reaction stuff.
I need to remember what I watched back then, though.
Mostly because I'm curious to see how they change stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, if Stay Night 2006 was the mix of all the paths, this was Unlimited Blade Works. This was one path, and Heaven Feels is supposed to be another. So it's gonna be the same story, but focused on someone else, and things will be different, for sure. Like, it's kind of like, it's a choose your own adventure kind of thing. It's a game, right? And if you had decided something else, then you created another
champion.
path. Yeah, but so Heaven Feels is gonna be more focused on, I think, Sakura, but we're gonna see, like, other things, and we might get that part of Fate Stay Night 2006 in the movies. But this is our next reaction. We won't do 2006 right away. I think we'll move on to the movies eventually. And after that, we'll watch 2006 and decide if it's worth publishing it, uploading it on YouTube. But the movies, for sure, we'll do them. And I think we'll get more focus on other characters. I did expect Sakura to have a bigger part in this too, considering what her character represented and our theories that she was a master to begin with. So,
but I mean, I had this idea that she was supposed to be one of the masters, but I was wrong, unless she's supposed to be in Fate Stay Night 2006.
Well, I think I don't know if someone told me or if they mentioned it somewhere, but I think she had Ryder, and Shinji took her servant.
Okay.
Because she did have the mark.
Because, man, my memories are wrong, guys.
But that's the thing. She had the mark for sure, but it's not explained because it's not her path. But in the movies, we might explore that a little more. So we'll react to the movies, not right away, but we will. There are 3, right?
Don't ask me that.
Well, I mean, the Heavenly Delusion? No, that's another show.
That's another show.
Heaven Feels. Anyway, we'll watch those movies, and then we'll see what we do with the Fate universe, I guess. But as for Unlimited Blade Works, it is now over. So, thank you guys so much for watching this show with us. Hopefully you enjoyed our reaction. I definitely enjoyed watching this. I always have a good time watching Fate. And yeah, I guess we'll see you with the movies whenever they come out.
Alright, thank you guys for watching this finale with us. It was nice to see Rin and Shirou finally be free of everything, just being themselves and enjoying life. And yeah, see you next time for the movies, and who knows?
Bye!